And we're live. What's up? What's happening? Salute to the tribe, y'all. I got a few clips here. You see the title, Jezebels. And you already know what that is. Let's get it.
He represents himself. When a woman steps out, she is representing her man. She's representing his direct leadership. If a woman and her man are out somewhere at the club and she is flirting with this man over here, she's flirting with that man over here, she is, being overly flirtatious with the people around, men are going to look at that man and at that woman and they're going to say, oh, he can't control his household. Oh, he tripping, he lacking, he doing something wrong.
Yep.
It's vastly different. That's why when a man messes up in a relationship, women can be like, oh, well, girl, don't worry about him because he messed up a good thing. He's the one that's missing out. Girl, don't worry about him. You're going to make sure that you get the best next thing. You're going to upgrade. Don't worry about him, girl. And when a woman cheats on a relationship, women are like, oh, well, he must have done something. When a man steps out, he represents himself. When a woman steps out,
guys, smash that like button.
It's all well and good to be a Drewski or a Speed or a Kai Sanat, like these happy, goofy black guys who continue tap dancing and making jokes. What? And shout out to them. All of them got the bag. It's a beautiful thing. But there's no meaning behind what they do. You see, they love an athlete like Michael Jordan who will shut up and dribble the basketball. They hate an athlete like Muhammad Ali who becomes legend and who becomes influential and has something to say on society and politics. And that's why magically they sent him to the army, huh? It's all well and good to
Peace of the Saints. Let's go.
We are women, so we know how to be women. So what do y'all? It's like, yes.
I talk about masculinity too much to talk about we know how to be women. In society, we know exactly what a masculine man is. But for some reason, when we talk about femininity, now we start to question what is femininity and how do I become feminine? And men are saying like, yo, we want more feminine women.
You can't be that and still be an alpha woman. Right.
Part of being an alpha is embracing your masculine energy more than you are your feminine energy.
We are women, so we know how to be women. So what do y'all? It's like, yes.
I talk about masculinity too much to talk about we know how to be women.
Avoid them.
Like, I like him.
So you like?
I'm just not.
No, you can't hawk two if you actually have it all the way down your throat. If you hawk two, then it's not all the way down your throat.
And then sometimes you need to let it breathe and you come back and you hawk two.
I don't breathe. I breathe through my eyes. No, you can't hawk two if you actually have it all the way down your throat. If you hawk two, then it's not all the way down your throat.
And then sometimes you need to let it breathe and you come back and you hawk two.
I don't breathe. I breathe through my eyes.
Man,
no,
that's
you
a
can't
keeper
hawk
right there.
two if you actually have it.
That's a She's willing to go out like a G. I need to get me what accent was that? Was that African?
All the way down your throat. If you hawk two, then it's not all the way down your throat.
There's some type of accent. I think it's African. I gotta go visit the motherland.
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh my god. Close the door.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I want to get a divorce.
Yeah.
I know. This was the best decision. That's what both of us.
A few months later.
is this what the dating scene is like? Because if this is what it's like, then I should have just stayed with my kids' dad because it's ghetto here.
Hey, what's going on, James? What's going on?
It is ghetto.
Salute to the tribe.
1 year after, and she is still searching, but I am here to tell you, there is no future husband waiting on you, girl. At least not the type you want.
All this man like, do you miss me? Because I miss you. He talking about some, I just spent all morning with you yesterday. Okay, what does that have anything to do with you missing me? You gonna say, I saw you yesterday,
Exactly.
the day before that, and the day before that we spent time again. What does that have to do with anything? Somebody.
I'm telling you, man. There's no regret, nothing. When you decide that you want a divorce, or you want to step out, and a real man decides to end the relationship because that's what you're supposed to do, man, don't cry. Don't cry in your car. Don't look back. And when the streets get a hold to you, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose that spark.
You see why I like riding? Like, imagine looking down at a nigga who did you fucking dirty, but he got some good dick, and you just want to take it out on him, and it's just like, you gotta look at him. Like, you gotta look at him. Like, I'm about to show you something. You want to play with me? Why? You can just get on there. You gotta keep your shit squeezed while you getting on there. It's hard to enter this shit. You feel me? Keep that shit squeezed while you get on there. Then open that shit up. Then when it's like every time you go down, you're supposed to squeeze your shits. Then when you up, release, squeeze, and then that's when you.
That Kegel shit, man, it only goes so far. Okay, you're only gonna be able to stay focused whenever old boy ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. If he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, you are not going to be thinking about doing no doggone Kegels. And like you said, you're going to open up. You're going to be wide as all outside. It's going to be sausage down the hallway time. Come on, man. Come on. Get that box right, man.
You get into it. Start wilding his shit up. Grab that neck and just be like, you done playing with me?
This is what Facebook is doing.
You done playing with me?
What's going on? I'm going to get flagged.
You done playing with
this chick, man? Do you see what's going on here? Do you guys see what they're allowing to happen? Look, she's enacting an act. She's going to get me flagged for this. This could be considered soft. You know what? This is ridiculous, man. Nightcap my ass. No. This is a bit too much. Let's just see where she's gonna go with this. That's
with me. Let me hear you say it. You done playing with me?
What is going on?
That's what the fuck I thought, nigga. You see why I like riding? Like, imagine looking down.
I'm gonna have to investigate this, man. I don't know what's going on. I'll investigate it later. What the man? Okay. Moving on.
This nigga, real quick. I got a couple questions for this nigga.
Damn, sorry, what's your name? Okay, what you got to bring to the table, baby?
It's out of control. I ain't got my other ring light on. That's what it is right now, man.
Damn, sorry, what's your name?
Vegans were some of the leanest and healthiest people, and then veganism exploded in popularity. And then guess who found out that people were more vegan more often?
Throw some stuff in there every now and
Grocery
again.
stores and food producers. And guess what they started doing? They started making processed vegan food because it makes the food cheaper and shelf life is greater and it's more convenient. And guess what? It's tastier. And so now you have vegan chocolate cake, you got vegan hot dogs, you got vegan pasta, you got vegan everything. And now it is no longer true to say that veganism is some kind of shortcut to health. It used to be. I have a variety of personal trainer friends that will say, like, dude, some of my vegan clients are in the worst shape of everyone. And they're like, but I'm vegan. Yeah, but you eat exclusively processed food. Vegans were some of the leanest and healthiest people, and then veganism exploded in popularity. And then guess who found out that people were more vegan more often? Major grocery stores and food producers. And guess what they started doing? They started making processed vegan food because it makes the food cheaper and shelf life is greater and it's more convenient. And guess what? It's tastier. And so now you have vegan chocolate cake, you got vegan hot dogs, you got vegan pasta, you got vegan everything. And now it is no longer true to say that veganism is some kind of short.
I'm done. I don't want to talk about it because you're not going to try to make it seem like you're the problem.
This is the kind of stuff they love.
And I'll be it.
Look at that chick's neck.
I pay for all this. Me. Not nobody else because of me.
Kind of thick.
Y'all want the reality? Y'all got the reality. I pay for all this.
No.
This kind of stuff they love, man.
And had that been my lift, the only thing that driver would have been doing was help lift my big ass in his back seat.
Big back's in the house.
What you gonna do for this
Hey, what's
5-star
going
rating,
on,
my
homie?
boy?
What's going
now, I don't know
on?
if y'all have seen the video about this
Salute to
already,
the
but my
Facebook
girl Big
tribe.
Dang had an incident where her Lyft driver denied her ride because she was too big. And if you missed it, here's a clip for context.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Now that's the video y'all been tagging me in like crazy. So I'm just here to weigh in on the topic. All pun intended. First, let me start by saying, dang baby, I fucks with you, girl. And I love how you out here putting on for all the wide waist warriors. Power to the people. But baby, next time we're gonna go ahead and order that XL ride. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now, is that ride gonna be a little bit more expensive? Yeah. But they're not talking about nothing. Bitch, you big mama. We pay like we wedding. Big backs, tap in. This is a teachable moment. Get you an SUV. But you gonna need a big body for that big body. See, you too busy trying to be cute when the priority should be comfort. If you're a big girl with a man and he does not drive an SUV, 18-wheeler, U-Haul truck, or a flatbed, get rid of him. Sis, that man hates.
Bro, did she slap that thing in the front? Did she slap? No, no, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. What's going on, bud? How's school, man?
All was good.
All right.
I don't know. We're doing some with the sewers again.
Are they?
Yeah. Stinky out there.
All right, bud. Yeah. I'll get something to eat in a minute, man.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Man, lucky my kid just got home from school, man. I'm telling you, I was about to go in.
It's you. Learn from my mistakes.
Man.
True story. At the beginning of this month, I rode in my man's car for the first time. Guess what kind of car he drives? This is what he drives.
Ain't no way you got it
Honda Civic Sport. He just insisted that I let him bring me to the store in his car. Did I decline his offer? Of course not. He was too excited about driving me around being his passenger princess. But why do I have to take a deep breath before I climb in your car? Because the moment I gotta hit one of these, pack this shit up. Yeah, just go ahead and pull the Sprinter van around. Because what the fuck? And had that been my lift, the only thing that driver would have been doing was help lift.
I listen, we got to study this stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? This woman is proud to be what she is. And you know, she putting it all out there. All I'm saying is this. I put her videos in here to show if you are a big back or you're wide backed and your shoulders are wide, be proud of it. Don't be zooming no camera in. Same chicks be talking about take your hat off, zoom that camera out and wiggle your arm. You know, stop playing with me. You think we can't see that thick ass? You know, just be proud of who you are or go to the gym. Go to the gym. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I feel so sorry for Summer Walker and Sexy Red because to hear them have this conversation about how all men cheat and how you should stay with a man if he only cheated on you twice because you can get with the next man and he could cheat on you some more. Oh my God, like to be in a position to where you have never, ever been with someone who's never cheated on you, somebody that didn't love you enough to not want to risk your feelings being hurt. Like I could not imagine a lot of women have been through this. I myself have been through this, but I will never believe that there aren't men out there that don't cheat. There's too many people who are happily married or in a committed relationship and they're happy.
I hope she's married as well. Because I know I hear a baby.
And they're not cheating on each other. It's like, how have any of you met these people? I think what it is they're not on social media complaining. They get on social media and they got something positive to say, and the algorithm just dumps them underneath all of this toxic stuff everybody talking about when we get into this hashtag relationship advice. I feel so sorry for Summer Walker and Sexy Red because to hear them.
Well, you know, there's a lot going on in the background, but again, I'm trying to be a better man. I'm trying to be a better man.
So, y'all remember that viral video I had made about space being the ocean?
Not today.
Another crying woman. What's wrong with you? The guy you've been dating for 2 years walks into a movie theater with his whole secret family and has the nerve to wave hello. Now, how does that work? Let's find out.
Listen, I was around for Christmas 2 weeks ago, okay? I'm around for birthdays. I'm around for holidays. We made Easter baskets. This was a whole nother woman, y'all.
How does a man that you've been dating and laying up with for 2 years have a wife and you not know about it? Oh, but it gets better. Let's see what the women have to say. The way you tried to hold back tears, sis, I've been there and praying for your healing. I'm so sorry. Just found out I was sharing a dude for almost 4 years. It sucks. Girl, I just found out for sure the guy I've been dating has a girlfriend and they've been living together for 4 years. Granted, I met him 5 months ago, but still, I dated a man 4 years. He was always at my house.
Moral of the story is these women are sharing dudes, and I really don't think that they're as naive as they act like they are.
So I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you men are in terrible situations because you have no dick discipline. Now, listen, I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, so I work with y'all. And despite what everybody say, black men do go to therapy. Some of y'all have no dick discipline. The scenarios that y'all put yourselves in make no sense. Additionally, some of you women, one of the reasons why you invalidate men who go to therapy and express their emotions is because if they actually became self-actualized, if they actually started having emotional IQ, they would realize that you are a vapid mess. It's crazy. So I get it. Because like, if they realize how much they deserved, some of them, you would be out of a job. You will be out of a job. Some of the like literally walking men through scenarios and they're not realizing that they are being emotionally abused. This woman will ask about your day. She constantly telling you ain't about yourself, but she can you crack that back like a glow stick. Get some dick discipline. So I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you men are in terrible situations because you have no dick.
She is right about that. I mean, I will give that to her. You know, she should probably invest in some chapstick and maybe she was fasting.
So you don't have a 9 to 5?
The hat business is like my 9 to 5.
Do you have like a real job where you get a W-2 from?
The hat business, strong wool, yes.
You get a W-2 from there?
I do. I'm a contractor.
So do you get a W-2 though?
It's a 1099.
Bruh.
So now, is he someone that's your type?
Not quite.
Okay, why not?
I'm not a fan of the hair. You dress fine.
Why you didn't pop my balloon a long time ago?
Can I hear you? Can I hear you out?
I mean, like I gave you a long time. Like,
And then it's me, you know.
A woman ain't got no job. I mean, you ain't really got no job. You talking about hustling, your baby dad is still in your life. Like, this sounds like a lot of drama for me, baby. I'm cool. So you don't have a 9 to 5?
Yeah, you got her, man.
Do you have like a real job?
We're trying to build an ass because when you build your butt, the big muscles of your thighs and your booty are what keep your metabolic health in check. Metabolic disease starts in the thighs and butt. So for that middle-aged woman who was like,
at this age, and who, she might as well be. I know she's working out for herself because I ain't no man trying to look at that. I mean, we damn near deal with the women whose bodies are falling apart. Then look at this. Could you imagine cracking that from the back? What's she talking about? Building a booty? What? Where? Maybe I missed something.
So you don't have a 9 to 5?
we're trying to build an ass because when you build your butt, the big muscles of your thighs and your booty are what keep your metabolic health in check. Metabolic disease starts in the thighs and butt. So for that middle-aged woman who was like, I used to have an ass and now it's completely flat. I don't know what happened. That's your insulin resistance starting. That's what's happening.
Wow.
And when you end up insulin resistant, especially if you look at diabetic.
Don't ever believe that, especially if you hear a former snow bunny talking about, so I just, metabolic, No. You never had a booty, okay? You never had one, and now you're trying to build one later in age. And this is what I'll be talking to you about. This is why I had this video in here. Do you see how ripped this woman is? You see the vascularity in her hands? These are man hands at this point, right? This is why we tell y'all, you go too extreme in the gym. This is too much. She has pecs. I rest my case.
They get the visceral fat and the big belly, and then they start to atrophy in the appendages. It's a feed-forward mechanism. So you literally start to lose muscle mass in your legs and arms. As your insulin resistance and your metabolic dysfunction is blooming, that makes it worse.
All right, lady. Good for you, man.
Now, next time when I see a man who's scared of his wife or is complaining about issues from a girl, I start to become very worried about how much I can trust that man. I'm not saying don't be in love. I'm in love right now. But if she fucks with me, bye. She's broke. I'm up. That's why it's called broke up. When I see a man who's scared of his wife or is
yeah, man, you gotta throw every now and again. Hey, y'all know, come on, man. Y'all know Tate be on something every night. Come on, man. Leave the brother alone. Oh man. Got him. I gotta let it play again. The moment she lost her spark. Who told you to make that baby, girl? Relax close. Oh my god. This dude right here. He's a menace. He's from North Carolina too, man. Shout out to Brian. Oh, Lord. Copyright.
She identifies a camera.
I don't have to be rich beyond my wildest imagination. You know what I'm saying? I got.
Men are not born monogamous.
Oh, Yes.
They're not. Monogamy is a choice that men make.
Okay, it's a choice. So he can make the right choice to say, I'm just gonna be with Sherelle and only Sherelle.
Listen,
if that's his choice.
if a
that's
man
his
said
choice.
by
future
nature,
Why do they call you DJ Envy? And half of the world never seen you DJ. So I went to an all-white school in high school. We always used to get in trouble saying,
man, we don't
Do you lift weights? How much can you lift?
Bench I've done probably like 180, squats probably like 200.
Okay. He's just not a big enough gym man for me.
3 to 4 times a week is a
No, not just the PRs. It's not that impressive for me. I'm sorry.
Do you lift weights? How much can you lift?
Okay, not enough context really, but okay.
hey baby, I got a confession.
Why are you telling me 2 years later?
I mean, because I'm already locked in with you.
We ain't that. Go ahead.
So
What is pink cookies?
And painting on the wall.
Up,
There's women that will ask you, if you ain't got no money, then why are you worried about a gold digger? You ain't got nothing to take. And I'm going to answer that with the story. There's a woman right now who receives $11 per week.
Yo, so you also have.
I've had women come to church. They're coming to church by themselves. Okay, coming to church, come up to me, Pastor, I'm trying to get my husband to come, but okay, because a lot of black men don't want to come to church because, and I'm just telling you what I've been told, because they know church is more catered to women. So finally, they get him to visit. Now the brother starts to know who he is as a man. No, the children need to be home. Baby, where you going? And let me say this, a role of a man is not to be overbearing, and that's not it. As a protector.
Leave this man's haircut alone. There's a message. There's a message. Leave him alone. Leave this brother alone. Okay? Let him live. In the comments, let him live. It's a message.
Hector, but babe, where are you going?
Active participant.
He's an active participant in the marriage. And that same woman, I'm not making this up.
No, you're not.
That same woman that begged to get him in church, begged him to step up. Now that same wife has got the family out of the church. I've seen it happen on too many occasions. I've had women come to church. They're coming to church by themselves.
Yeah, well, we ain't coming in no church, man. You go to a church, especially myself right now, what they'll try to do is single you out. Now, see, they don't know I'm a Leo. You single me out, give me the mic. You single me out from the pulpit. Oh, got a young brother, right? Give me the mic. I got some stuff to say. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Don't be doing that stuff to me. You know what I mean? I'll take that mic and I'll start talking. You and me start talking about what's going on in modern dating, talking about it's men's fault. No. I don't want to hear your sermon over here catering to women because they're filling your pockets. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That ain't going to bring men back in the church. Do better. Running men off, catering to women because you want to line your pockets. No. Too much pandering. Pander Bear Express in that church.
Listen, Derrick Jackson made a post saying over 75% of divorces are filed by the wife. Why is that? It's simple. Because men don't leave. As long as you are accessible to a man, he will accept whatever it is that you have to offer him. So if you still hunching him, you still cook him.
Salute to everybody that understand. And let me tell you something right now. You don't need to go into the church to find God. God is in you. Okay. Now you can go into the house of God and get that energy and that praise. But if the house ain't right, you go up in there and every time they're trying to single you out or this young man right here, are you single? What is this? Comedy, whatever? No, dude, like get back to the sermon. Don't be singling me out unless you're going to give me that mic. You know, give me that mic, then we can go have a talk. I'll get up here and see how tight the clothes are from the women in the front rows. I'm going to see which one's sweating the hardest. I'm going to see how hard this preacher's sweating. Don't do this to yourselves, man. You know, I know you get on there and you grandstand on your pulpit or whatever, but I see a lot of these preacher types and Mary types working their way into the dating realm. And what happens is, especially with black folk, they get into the church and then they start using that position as this pedestal to look down on everybody else and be like, well, I'm married and I'm a preacher. Everyone below me. Your pet. No. We're not doing that no more, man. You're not doing that no more. Okay. We know you don't pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. That's where they got us at. Because women would drag us to the church, then the preacher would start just wailing on men, you know what I mean? Just, yeah, you men need to, no. It can't be one-sided. Nah. So get the message to where, you know, got the duality going on, getting on both sides, or we ain't coming back, period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? And we know who the women in the church are looking at. It ain't us. It ain't us.
Form, you still clean the form, he's gonna accept that from you. Men will start treating you like trash, hoping that you decide to end the relationship or hoping that you walk away before they decide to just leave you alone. In a lot of cases, as long as you are offering something, they're willing to take it.
Facts.
They're willing to take it. Men will be cheating on you.
Facts.
They'll be in love with their side.
Right, no,
Still won't let you go. They'll do a Uno reverse before they let you go. They'll be like, okay, Uno reverse. Now my main chick is my side chick. My side chick is my main chick. Boop. Before they decide to just go ahead and leave somebody. Let me tell you something. That's why when people say, when women be bragging like, oh, well, he keep coming back. Well, he keep coming back because you're accessible. What the hell? What happens when you feed a stray dog? They come back for more food. Hello.
These women sit in their cars, man, while the vehicle's moving. This is why they almost be getting in accidents too. Because like when I had this woman the other day taking my son to his appointment and she was swerving through traffic, I was telling my son, watch, son, this woman in this person in this SUV is going to be a woman and she's not going to get no further than we are. Man, I'm telling you, a few miles down the road, we're at the same light in the same place. She didn't want to look over, you know what I mean? You know how they get or whatever. This is what they're doing. Look what she's doing. She's recording a video while she's driving. She got her seatbelt on, but she's recording a video while she's driving and she's stopping the video. All this weirdo stuff, man. Besides what she said is, you know, whatever. It's the guys you choose.
Baby, one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life, I mean the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life is, I'm not going 50-50 with no man. I'd rather pay 100% of the bills by myself if that man has to go 50-50 with me. Yeah, you're a Looney Tune, baby. Uh-huh. You belong on Space Jam. You feel me?
Goof troop.
That's goofy. So you don't want no percentage just because he is not willing to pay 100% of the bills. That's so goofy, man. Like he's still helping you. He may not be taking it all in. Not saying that he won't eventually do that. But you won't even give a man a chance. Because he's not trying to do that out the gate. Yeah, you're goofy. You heard it here first. Yeah. Baby, one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
True.
You like it?
Pat yourself on the back, girl.
I don't know what's going on.
Do you believe the theory that men will marry the woman in front of them? Meaning, he may not think that a woman is necessarily the love of his life, but once a man is financially and emotionally ready to start a family, whoever the woman is in his life at that moment, he will choose to marry her.
That's not true. All you have to do to capture a man the rest of his life is actually stimulate his hormonal response. Think of this. Testosterone is a very aggressive hormone. Here's what happens, ladies. You don't realize this. Your femininity attracts a man, not your aggressiveness. Do you understand that the minute that you are aggressive with a guy, what's his aggressive response? Competition, fight, things like that. Men do not want to combat women. That's why a woman, like I said, it's not who's in front of you. You understand? It's actually the one that, believe it or not, stimulates that man the most. Do you understand? And so, remember, think of it this way.
They both have a good point. Because when I got married, it was that time in my life where I felt like doing it, but it was also because she rocked with me for like 7 years. You know, so what he said is true, what she said is true too. You know, I factored all that together, and I was like, go ahead and make an honest woman of her. Didn't work out all well. No hard feelings. Wish her and her kids the best. Whatever she's doing, woo woo. But just, you know what I mean? Just don't work out sometimes, man. People grow in different directions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, I got too big of a mission to be some small town guy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's keep it rocking.
Stop licking that girl hole where you stick your thing in it. Unless you want to just stick your tongue. Lick the part where the pee come out. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all.
Man, y'all be licking in the hole. What the hell you doing? You ain't hitting nothing. What's the point? Bro, come on, man. Like, you shouldn't have to be told that. You ain't licking nothing, you know, it's just dangling up in there. You don't even feel nothing, so what's she feeling? Let's just be real. Come on, bruh. Damn. What kind of dudes is she getting? Girl, please, man, I have your toes curling. You be squirting all over the place. Get up out of here. You're getting the wrong one. Man, you know where this beard come from? Let me stop.
Stop licking that girl hole where you stick.
There's something about doing what a man wants that just irks my soul. What do you mean you want me to massage your feet? You need to be massaging mine. Why do you want me to call you daddy? For what?
Excuse you?
Does that make you feel better about yourself?
Yes.
I'm gonna still do it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's something about doing what.
That's what I thought.
There are a bunch of silent flexes that people pick up on before you open your mouth, before you do a single thing. So one of the biggest silent flexes
nice
you can have,
man.
and probably
Hold
one of the
up,
most
man.
intimidating.
There's something about.
There are a bunch of silent flexes that people pick up on before.
Look at that big ass sandwich. Yeah, I gotta go up here and cook some food, man. My fast is over.
You open your mouth before you do a single thing. So one of the biggest silent flexes you can have, and probably one of the most intimidating ones, is being in shape. I would say, especially for women, but for men, it's still even a bigger flex than wealth. I'd say it's harder to get in shape than it is to get rich. But the only people confident enough to come up to me in person, athletes. Sports were in their past, or they currently work out, or they are currently an athlete.
Right.
And listen, I'm saying good-looking guys have a lot of confidence. But good-looking guys that aren't in shape still find going up to a very athletic, in shape girl. They find that intimidating, and probably would choose someone that's a little less in shape.
I told y'all being fit is a currency in itself. A lot of people that aren't fit like to downplay the value of being fit. But it takes a certain person to approach a woman that is fit because they know she's not regular. She is disciplined, she is consistent, and she means business about herself. So in order for you to even be comfortable enough to step to her, you're going to have to be coming with something
Only
yourself.
a black woman.
Whether it's the fact that you think you got enough money, you yourself are fit, so you know and you can understand and you can relate with her, or whatever you feel like you may bring to the table, but it's gonna have to be.
You see the two different approaches? This is a beautiful video. You see the two different approaches to the same topic that they took? One being pretty neutral, and she didn't even identify gender. And the other one having to make it about herself. Who? I might be wrong. I could be wrong, but don't look too fit herself. I could be wrong. Some people just have big heads. But do you see what I'm saying? The two different women from the same country, and their approach is completely different, right? One where you can, relate to it, you listening to it, because, she could be talking about men and women. This one just automatically, and if you don't have the confidence to approach a fit woman, and come on, man. Come on. Y'all will use any excuse possible to escape accountability as to why nobody wants to walk up on you or talk to you or anything. I don't care how fit you are. I don't care how pretty you think you are. I don't care how boss B you think you are. Your attitude is in your aura and it's disgusting, and you're not going to get approached. So whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better whenever you lay your head on your pillow at night to go to sleep, bless your heart. But this ain't going to do anything for you. Stop with the cope. This is ridiculous.
be something. You're gonna have to know how to construct the table when you're dealing with a girl that's fit, because she's no joke. And 9 times out of 10, she knows her worth. So don't play with her.
There are a bunch of silent flexes that people pick up on before you open your mouth.
And it's no listen, y'all, what you're doing is you're watching what men do and you're mimicking it. And then you're just regurgitating what you hear men say. This is why we have no problem walking away from y'all. You think that we don't notice it, but we instinctively feel it. It just sounds like men's words coming from a woman's mouth. Even your mannerisms are kind of masculine, right? You saying that it's a flex for a woman to be fit. No, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? That is a basic requirement. You know what I mean? That's something that you should have going on for yourself as a woman, period, point blank. Just making sure. And fit just means not being overweight. We don't need for you to be all veined up, back shredded. That's disgusting. You're doing that for yourself. No man wants that. Not no straight man anyway. I'm telling you, we want some 25 to 32% body fat on you. We want that. It's healthy. Look it up. It's healthy. You drop them below that and there's some 20 and 16%. Nah, man, it's not a flex. It's a flex to other women. See, this is the problem. Y'all are so busy competing with other women. You use men as like some object, man. Like you're just using them like a jacket or a new hairdo. You know what I mean? And that's it. Like they're weird as hell, man. They're competing with women. They don't care what men want. They do not care what we want. They don't want to even act the way they need to get some of us. It's ridiculous out here, man. It's over.
I'm so tired of going out with the really hot guy because he's hot and tall. Guys that are like at the top of the food chain have never been held accountable because they don't need to. So I'm done with that. I want that Steve and Miranda, Harry, and what's her name? Charlotte kind of love.
The more you know. So basically, she slept with all the wealthy, rich guys, you know.
Yep.
Banged out.
Ran through.
And tried to make them into her boyfriend, husband. It didn't work out. So now that she's had her fun, her fill, it's time to find the nice guy. It's time to find a guy that's willing to say, you know what? I'm guy number 1,482, and I'm ready to go.
I hope I don't get flagged for that. What that song? Was that a song? These Facebook people, they slide those in. They have a really good message. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, man, that's a song in the back.
If she's not going to add to you, move on. That's what they're withholding. So let them keep withholding that and let them stay single. Let the women who want men have y'all. Willing to help, willing to add. If she's not going to add to you, move on. And that's what they're withholding.
Let me tell y'all something. There are places abroad that have no problem with throwing you in jail. And they don't care what passport you hold. So apparently this woman and her...
Okay, listen, man age backward. A man could get a wife at any age.
Here we go.
Any age. As long as he's in good shape, his finances good, he could get a wife at any age, any time. So man age is backward. Man get finer with time. A man get finer with time. So time, a man gets seasoned. He get good looking. He started to learn how to dress. He gets his money up. He learn how to talk. He learn how to speak. So man age backwards. So when a man start getting his money together, getting his life together, he age like fine wine. So you can't really compete with a man because he have time. He could have baby at any age. So man age backwards. That's true. Okay, listen, man age backward. A man could get a wife at any.
I wanted to speak on this video. I'm glad that it popped up, man. Women are mad about this. This is where a lot of the penis envy comes from. See, you ignore it and you think that they ignore it or don't notice it. No, they notice how well you age. They notice how well you stay in shape without having to put in that much effort, and they're envious of it and they're mad about it. Right out the gate, just letting you know. And they're competing with you in every kind of facet. They listen, if they could have the aging thing and we didn't, they probably wouldn't be so upset. But to watch their beauty fade and watch you look better as you get, it does something to them automatically. And you need to know this. So when you get with around a woman or women and they're weird, like competitive, or they keep bringing up like, I'm aging well, or one of them even have the nerve enough to say that she's aging in reverse, Not a single woman alive. None of us are. But women definitely, you need to stop with that. You picked up on that from men and what's being said about men who are taking care of themselves right now, and you're running with it. You're not aging in reverse. You will look your age way before man will, okay? If there was anything of the sort, it would be the men that are taking care of themselves. Let's be real. Let's be real. She did not tell one lie. So when you hear some crazy woman talking about I'm aging in reverse, that's a woman that's watching men aging like wine, and she's over here distorting reality to make herself feel better. It's craziness, man, but it really happens. You know what I'm saying? Have women putting greasy crap on their face talking about my skin is glowing from within. Man, that's Vaseline. What the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? They be out here doing some crazy stuff, man. These females be doing some crazy stuff to look young or younger or whatever the hell. Jealous of us. And you know, we got to work. Look, it's the trade-off. If they use their youth right, they can be rich beyond belief, be in wealth, but they throw it all away to get as many hot dogs as they can and sausages and everything else, right? And then start getting old. When we're sitting here watching them getting whatever they want, and we're just struggling in our 20s and working hard. I was in the military, so you know I was working hard, man. 2 deployments to Iraq. I was putting in that work, man. You know what I'm saying? Then working at the White House, women are just getting what they want or whatever, man. And then you get in your 30s, man, and you start making your come up, man. You start looking right, getting your grown man frame, you know, get close to 40, get that old man strength. Oh, man. I didn't know that old man strength thing was a real thing. It's a real thing, man. Be strong for no reason. For no reason. And then, you know, your hands are kind of numb a little bit from life. So you can throw them hammers and you don't even be feeling it. Hey, listen. Let me stop talking. I'm gonna seem like I like to start trouble, and I don't. I really don't. What about that? Noticing how well they aged. I'm trying to tell you, man. They hate that, dude. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. No matter how hard life is on you as a man, if you know that you can always do better, you always gonna have that spark. Man, I bounce back, man. Listen, my ex-wife, I hate to keep bringing this up. She left me bombed out and depleted, man. I was homeless. I had to stay with my pops for a little while. I had a kid, you know, I'm a single father. You know, I had to get it out the mud. I had to build some multiple sources of income. Me and my dad don't get along like that. We're fire signs. He's a Sagittarius. I'm a Leo. So, you know, I had about a month and a half tops there. Had to get gone. You know what I'm saying? Starting over. I mean, I had to close on my back. Literally. Like when I left my dad's house with my new place, I went back to get my stuff. He locked it. He changed the locks on me. I was like, man, I just can't catch a break. Anyway, man, you know, started from scratch, logged my journey, you know, on my YouTube channels, and look at me now. I look better than I ever did. I know my ex is mad. I know she'd be watching like, oh my God. Hey, listen, man, it was never meant to be. You're lucky you had me when you did, but it was never meant to last forever. Look at me. Look at you. Now, let me stop, man. I'm just telling you. I'm just being real. I'm just being real, man. Yeah, man. As long as you believe in yourself, you put God first, start taking care of yourself. Don't stress. You're a man. What are you stressing about? What they gonna do to you? It's gonna take a couple bullets to put you down. You understand? You having to start over and not having some clothes and money, and you're a man. You're supposed to be able to start over no matter what happens to you. Still standing tall. You know what I'm saying? Head and shoulders. Hey, it don't make no difference to me. I'm the same man no matter what. Rags or riches. You're a man. You're not a woman. I'm not even trying to like bash women, but let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I will build a home from twigs, branches, and grass. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't care. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm a man. Listen, I'm the image of God in this realm. I'm what people think about me means nothing to me. That's how the devil works. But see, that's how men move. You know, the spirit can't be tarnished. You know what I'm saying? It can't be taken away, it can't be broken. If, like I said, you put God first, you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? You moving in alignment. So again, we can't really look bad unless we let somebody or the world destroy us. As long as you get back up, that's all it takes. Now, women, if unfortunately, this is why we're supposed to provide and protect. If y'all go through, we go through, it's shown on your face, your body. You be in the hospital all the time. We breaking down, thyroid, whatever, all kind of stuff going on with you, right? You be going through a bunch of men, those spirits be on you. Be doing wild stuff that don't make any sense. Semen's all in your brain. Look it up. You know, you're supposed to keep yourself pure, you know? So I'm saying, but you do what you want to do. We ain't gonna hold you up. You do what you got to make yourself feel better. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Salute. Speaking of which, went over there and found yourself a wife. I'm going to go to Thailand, and I'm not looking for a wife, but definitely looking for a girlfriend. So if you women that watch my channel, I know y'all do, and you're in the Philippines or Thailand looking for a boyfriend, I got you. Don't be coming over to me talking about you looking for a husband, man. I just watched a Filipino chick in one of them YouTube channels break up with her man. You know what I'm saying? This dude was on the verge of tears. Nigga was on the verge of tears. He had to wear shades. I mean, he had to wear shades. And you know when somebody's about to cry in their mouth, be like, he was doing all that. And she was just sitting there, cold as ice. I was like, yep, taking note. Taking note. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're all that way at all. You know what I mean? My cousins got married, but I think this other lady wasn't from the province or whatever. I think she was a city girl. I'm pretty sure she was a city girl because dude was like, yeah, she, already had social media. So y'all be careful over there. Some of them women are just as bad as the ones over in the West. I don't care what they look like. Just being real. But anyway, y'all, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. Drop a comment. Soul Tribe, check in. Troll Tribe, y'all already been doing your thing. Shout out to y'all. Got a video to go viral thanks to one of those trolls. Check in whenever you want to. We'll have a back and forth, man. You might say something kind of clever. Can you explain to me, if it don't seem like I'm getting what you're saying in detail, in multiple paragraphs, in different comments, on the same comment? You know what I'm saying? Hook a brother up, man, for the algorithm. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Yeah, them city girls, something else. You got to be careful with them. But she made it clear to old boy that she was a city girl. Like, she had all that stuff going on, had a cell phone. She was eating lunches or something at Starbucks. I don't know what, something crazy like that. But you got to be careful over there, man. And then like the video, you know what I'm saying, they got married or whatever. And she's a YouTuber. And I guess he didn't want no more kids, and she decided she wanted some. And they made a little YouTube clip. And he was talking about this friend of his that the woman was okay with not having kids. And then, she decided she wanted kids, and they had to get divorced. And the chick that he was with was like, yeah, but people, they change, and they change their mind. Change your mind after you've made vows about what you're going to do and what you're, see, we ain't playing that game. We ain't playing that game. I'm not going over there to get got. You crazy? I'm not going over there to get got. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Checkmate. Absolutely. Well, listen, man. What if they don't tell you that they're a city girl? What if you go to the continent, man, and they might be hanging out in there? I don't know, man. I got to be careful over there. But yeah, you're right. City girls in every continent, man, they're all the same. They're all the same. No matter how far away they are on the other side of the world, they're all the same. So if you want yourself something, it's going to be country, pretty much all the way around, right? And I'm sure there'll be YouTubers making videos like, oh, country girls are not all that good. Oh, my God, they're just as bad. You're all bad. Shit, what do you want me to tell you? Yeah, I mean, what are you doing? Anyway, y'all, love and light. Appreciate y'all. About to head out. Heard some story from watching YouTuber. Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's the dude. That was his name. I don't know what the name of the woman was, but that was the dude. Dude was on the verge of tears, man. Oh, God, he was so broken. Shout out to him. Work on your relationship with your kids, man. That should have been your first priority anyway. But yeah, brother, he looked heartbroken. I watched it and I was trying to see who broke up with who, and it kind of seemed like she made him do that farewell video because he was wearing shades. He had a shirt. It seemed like he was saying something in the shirt. You know what I'm saying? It said like catastrophe or something like that. And I don't know. When I see a man mouth moving like he about to cry, I'm like, oh, nah, it takes a lot for a dude to start crying, man. Man, I mean, you can peep him out from a mile away. He must have got caught up, man. He must have got caught up. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, yep, that's her. You know what I'm saying? That was that name. You know, you already know. Hey, you keep your ear to the streets over there in the Philippines, man. You know all about what's going on with the YouTube chicks. I gotta check in with you, man, before I go over there. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Listen. Anthony here, cousin Trey, James, all you guys make the Soul Tribe, man. Keep this thing going. Y'all watching the videos, hitting the like button and sharing is what's keeping these videos going viral, you know, spreading through the algorithm, getting me into the recommendations. So the least I can do is get on here and chop it up with you guys on some live streams. Y'all support every video I put out. And when I want to go in a new direction, y'all support that too. Salute, man. I don't want to be sitting on here, man. And it's no shade to anyone. No shade to anyone. I'm just saying I don't want to be sitting on here all the time making reaction videos. You know, it's good to put that message out, but I also like making videos where I'm just talking to men and women and trying to elevate. So I'm trying to like hit all the targets here, the things that need to be said, and also some positivity. I want to move around a little bit, and I appreciate the fact that I'm not stuck and typecasted in a one type of content and having to put that out. I can move around. You know what I mean? That's because of the tribe, man. Y'all give me that ability, and I appreciate it. When you're a creator, man, you want to be able to create what you want to, not what you have to. You know what I'm saying? And I can create what I want to. And that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. Yeah, you seen that video too? That brother was in pain, man. I want to do a reaction, but I don't want to throw shade at her because she's kind of cute, and I'm going to be over there in the Philippines. So, you know, Maya, listen, baby, I know it's probably hard on YouTube, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm not going to do no reaction video on you. You know what I mean? You're a young lady. So it is what it is. I ain't going to sit here and mess up any potential possibility for myself. I'm not going to do that. You know, I feel for you, Gio. I feel for your brother. But that's your ex-wife. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was hurting, man. He was hurting. Yeah, man, listen, she's over there in the Philippines, bro. You're over there. You about to move in, bro, man. Listen, your cousin, oh, man, love you. Hey, be telling them all the good stuff, bro, all the war stuff, and you know what I mean? You know what to do. Hook me up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. Vet them chicks for me. Absolutely. I appreciate you, James. Appreciate y'all, man. Really do. Had to get through these comments, man, because the Soul Tribe is where it's at. These videos will be put on the Lone Wolf Narc Bully channel. It's going to be only the meat and potatoes of the video. This part right here will be edited out, but the tribe got to be spoken to, man. That's what it's all about. You know, we got to do this. Hey, I'm just saying, man, it is a plethora of YouTube Filipino women. And I know they're watching your boy. Why wouldn't they? I'm talking about I'm coming over there. You know what I'm saying? I got this FBA prime DNA seed. Look at the Chad jawline. Look at the high cheekbones. Look at that Kodak smile. Come on, baby. I'm coming, man. Over there. Hey, I'm coming. You know what I mean, ladies? I'm coming. All right. Gotta get that done. Man, dude. Yeah, listen, man. I'm gonna visit you in the Philippines, bro. I'm gonna visit you in the Philippines, man. Definitely gonna go over there and see the little cousins over there. You know what I mean? And see what you know, networking on. Absolutely, man. Better looking than her. She's pretty good looking. All right, no. Man, I'm about to go buck wild. But no, in a good way, y'all. In a good way. In a good way, in a responsible way. You know what I mean? I worked hard for this. I'm going, yeah, in a responsible way, obviously, of course. But again, you guys, tap in, Soul Tribe, tap in, Troll Tribe, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Share the video. I don't think I cuss very much at all, if any. Check me if I did, but I don't think I did. Support my growth. Support my growth. I don't think I cussed like one time. Support my growth, y'all. All right. Appreciate that. Love and light on your brother, and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.